Alright guys, so this is going to be video number 1 on my 1994 Chevy pickup. And what we're going to be doing is fixing all the rust like on the cab corners and rocker panels and like the fender wells in the back and on the front. And then the whole thing's going to get painted. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do the red anymore. I think I'm just going to do the original color blue. So I don't have to paint the engine bay and the door jambs, and the interior's blue. And plus I still really like this color. I think it'll be not only look better, but I think it'll be a lot easier. So basically what I've done to this truck so far is it's got the motor I took out of it and I rebuilt it. It's a TBI, but I put a carburetor on it and I put heads and a cam in it, intake, and just basically built the whole thing, and that's about all I've really done to this truck besides little things here and there like fender flares and visor and just little things like that. As far as bodywork goes, what I've done so far is ripped off the fender flares, all the trim, the smoker vents, and you can probably see the reason I put fender flares on this, because that rust is pretty bad. Except for this side. It's actually mint. You can see in the back of the truck here I got smoker vents right there, all the trim and an aluminum trim that went around the fenders, and then I got my bug shield and all my fender flares, which I'm not sure I'm putting back on. I might just sell them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and get all this adhesive off here that held the trim on. And I think how I'm going to do that, how I did it on the other side, was take a torch and heat it up some, and then a gasket scraper, and just kind of lightly push on it, and it just comes right off. So I'll do that, and then I'll go over the whole thing with adhesive remover to get all the residue off. Alright, so what's happened so far is I've got most of everything just kind of sanded down, and a few little dings I filled in with filler, and especially down where all that adhesive was for the trim is all, I took some 3M adhesive remover, and then after that I sanded just to make sure everything was smooth. And you can see the box is off, sitting over there, and it did the same thing on that. That was actually on the truck while I did that, but I ordered all my panels, about 300 bucks, 90 bucks worth of shipping, and I got cab corners on both sides, rocker panels on both sides, and then the upper wheel well just on this side, because that side is good on the driver. You can see we pulled the box off here just because I'm going to clean up the frame and everything, and I want to check brake lines, and would have made it easier because I had to change this leaf spring over here. It was broken. I'm just trying to get most of the rust off of here, then kind of go over some of it with a wire brush, and then I'm going to get some good paint for my little detail sprayer, and I'm going to go around and spray most of the frame. And I found one of the best ways to get this rust off, the majority of it anyway, is to take, I got an air hammer here with a chisel on it, and basically just go around and either just kind of peck at it, or if you push down on it, like a 3-inch radius around there, every single piece of rust just flakes off and falls off because it vibrates so much.